Hello and welcome back to episode 4 of Club 9, Unknown to World Known. We're back once again with Arsenal, and since you were last with us, we've been in a very good run of form that has seen us secure qualification into the first knockout round of the Champions League. So in the previous episode, we drew with Villa and then beat PSG. We followed that up with a 1-0 win against Norwich. We then drew 0-0 against Manchester United, which is a good result considering how strong of a team they are. We then beat Real Madrid 2-0 in a brilliant performance from ourselves. And we followed that up by travelling to Stamford Bridge and beating them as well in another great performance. And then we drew with Watford. Don't know. Most recently, we beat Derby County 3-1. We're back today to play Nordsjælland. We could finish top of the group because, if I'm correct, results between teams means we've got the more away goals against PSG, so we go above them because that's what otherwise it would already be settled. And if PSG lose to Real Madrid and we beat Nordsjælland, we can go top of the group. Premier League wise, we're currently sat in third place. We are 6 points off Liverpool, who we do play in the next game. And then, of course, we've got the Carabao Cup quarter-final against Manchester City. We might actually, given that it's Liverpool in the middle, I was going to do Nordsjælland and City. Maybe we'll do Nordsjælland and Liverpool, and then we'll just see if we get into the semi-finals in the next episode on Saturday. I'll decide depending on how the Nordsjælland game goes as to what I want to do. But let's go and get straight into that game and see if we can pick up the 3 points to go top of the group and do our part of it. Of course, hoping Real Madrid do their part. So the lineup for the game today, we've got Blel in goal, a back four of Velez, Erling, Fran and Jediel. Perez is the holding midfielder. Emas and Yilmaz are the two in front of him. Then we've got Molinas on the right, Boyson on the left, and Trubovic as the lone striker, who has started to score a few more goals recently, so hopefully that can continue today. You saw there Nordsjælland not in very good form at the moment. And we've got a free kick, a corner. Boyson heads just wide, but a good start with a early header that just misses the goal. I don't expect to win the league this year, Premier League wise. I think we'll get top four, but I get the feeling we're going to fall just short of the league title. You never know, but we'll see what happens. Molinas picks the ball up, plays it out to Boyson, and he's looking for Trubovic. Doesn't manage to play the ball through to him. It's going to go on a longer run, then plays it to Trubovic, who finishes it and makes it 1-0 to Arsenal. A great run from Boyson. I thought he'd waited too long. I thought he should have gone there, but he chose not to. Went on the run and then plays the ball, and it's still perfectly timed, and it's still a goal. So a very good start for us here. Jadiel throws it into Fran. What I would like to say as well, just very quickly, obviously the main point of coming to Arsenal was to finish off winning the top four leagues with the Premier League, of course, as Fisher shoots just wide there for Nordsjælland. The plan is still that, but I think I would like to win another Champions League because we've only won one in our career so far, and that was with Barcelona, of course. So I think I'd like to go out with another Champions League before ending the series. I don't expect that to be this year at all. Boyson gets a second shot off there after the first one was blocked and not quite able to find the goal. So I think that'll be our target for our time here at Arsenal, a Premier League and a Champions League. If we can pick up a couple of cups along the way, like the FAs and the Carabao Cup, then that's a nice bonus, but they're not going to be a priority for us except for this year. We would like to pick up silverware of some sort in our first year, as Boyson gets another shot off, but it's another good block from the Nordsjælland defender. So yeah, that'll be the plan for the year. Try and win a cup, see what we can do in the league, and see how the Champions League progresses. Considering the tough group we've had, I think we've done very well to qualify from it. When I saw Real Madrid, I was Real Madrid and PSG. I was quite concerned that we would be down into the Europa League. Although, if we'd been in the Europa League, I would rate our chances of winning that quite highly. As Vélez heads away to Molinas, he's running into the space that's been left for him down this right hand side. He's got Boysen in the box, ends up going for goal himself, and it is saved by Pedersen, unfortunately. So, yeah, let me know what you think about that. How you rate our chances as well of winning. What trophies you think we can win this year? Molinas gets inside, and it's a good strike and a good save from Pedersen there. As we get to half time, we've really controlled the first half completely. Boysen has picked up a damaged shoulder, so we're going to bring him off for Morris. Not ideal. I didn't really want to bring Morris onto the pitch for this game, but I'd rather give him 45 minutes than play somebody through an injury in a game that really isn't massively important, because at the minute I believe PSG and Real are still drawing, so it could mean that this means nothing whatever we do. Vélez with a bit of space here, plays it back to Emas, back for Vélez, and he gets it to the corner flag. Clearance goes to Yilmaz, and Trubovic nodded it on and very nearly nodded it goalwards. Real Madrid are now winning. Molinas has gone down injured, so we're going to send Sabjica. Don't know. Sabjica is going to go on. And now with Real Madrid leading away to PSG, all of a sudden, the win here becomes very important. We're going to send Fran off for Hurtado, just to try and see out the final 20 minutes of this game. Nazareno crosses it in, good header away by Elling, and Trubovic is breaking away. He's got space, he's got men with him, he sends it out to Emas, who misses it and puts it into the side net. That was a fantastic chance, and Emas has put it wide. It looks like it is still 1-0 in the other game. We've reached full time in our game, and I think that might see us top of the group. I'm going to say a good win there. Let's wait and see what's happened. That does see us go top of the group. And that is a stunning end to the group stage. We'll be back with the Champions League draw and the Manchester City game, because we're going to go for the Carabao Cup game rather than the Premier League. It's a strange call, but we're going to go for it. We'll see you there. We're back for the Champions League draw. We did draw 0-0 with Liverpool. A decent result that doesn't let them move further away from us in the table. So I'm quite happy with that. Champions League time. Looking at the second seeds, your eyes are drawn immediately to Club Brugge and Porto, but we'll probably get Barcelona or Inter. I don't know. We'll probably get absolutely stuffed with who we draw. Atletico are the first team out of the hat. They'll play Juventus. Inter Milan are the second team out of the hat. They'll play Hertha Berlin, so we've avoided that one. Manchester United, we can't draw. They get Leipzig. Club Brugge, come on. Arsenal. It is as well. That is the best draw we could have hoped for. Yes, I'm not going to take them easily. Take them too lightly and expect to just walk over them. But realistically, that's the team that everyone would have wanted to draw going into that. The group they've come through from, PSV and Fenerbahce, so it kind of proves that they're not that strong. They did get a win against Bayern Munich, to be fair. So as I say, it's not going to be a walkover, but it's probably our best draw that we could have gotten. So we're very happy to take that. Let's go and play the Carabao Cup game first of all. We've only got 1 day rest in between. We're playing Sunday and Tuesday. It's ridiculous, but we'll get over it. We'll go and do it anyway, and let's see if we can pull out the win. And the lineup for the game against City, we've got just a couple of changes. Boysen comes back in on the left from the Liverpool game, so he remains from the Nordjylland game. And then we've also rested Emas. He's dropped to the bench for Diallo. And then Jaber is back at left back. And Bauer is back in the holding midfield. Just due to the fact that we've had 2 days since the Liverpool game. So some of the guys needed rests. We have got a bit of a longer rest after this. We're probably going to give everyone a couple of days off training. Obviously, if we lose like 4-0, that's not happening. They'll have to they'll be working every day. But if we can pick up a win or just not be embarrassed, then yeah, we'll give them a bit of time off to bounce back, and we're 1-0 down. 12 minutes in, and Velez made a bit of a rash decision there, coming out for the ball at right back, and that was a bit too easy for them to get past him. Velez there, Valek just goes straight inside of him. Velez ends up in a different postcode, and we end up 1-0 down as a result. So a poor start for Velez there. Hopefully he can sort himself out. Trubovic plays it back to Glam here, and he's going to have a bit of a run down the right hand side. Tries to cut inside, plays it back to Diallo, who's trying to find space on the right. Durand stops him, but then he plays it inside to Yilmaz. He goes back to Bauer, back to Erling, the wrong way, guys. And then he goes to Diallo. Velez now down the wing, and Glam just didn't fancy tracing that one. Didn't fancy it at all. Okay, Mitrovic now on the ball. Ball down the left-hand side. Velez is way out of position. Erling is having to deal with Jensen. Back to Mitrovic. Valek to Andries. Through for Jensen, and it is offside, and we have got away with that one. Velez caught out of position again, though, as he pushed up, and Jensen sprinted down that left-hand side for City. I mean, he's well offside, to be fair. So there's that. But again, a little bit. Velez caught sleeping a little bit. It's not great. We reach half time. It's 1-0 still. It's been a game with very few highlights so far. And Glam is looking absolutely done for the day. So we're going to send Lucas on. See if he can make a difference. A youth player coming through here. They've now got a corner. Valek sends it in, and I think that was some combination of Velez and Blel clearing that off the line. Mitrovic now able to try and get it back in, but knocked out for a corner by Boysen. However, the corner is going to be coming in. Valek is sending it in once again. Jensen's at the near post. Erling heads back to Valek. Shot back in, and Yilmaz heads away. This time Lucas has collected it, and he's breaking away. He's got Trubovic in front of him. He doesn't use him. He ends up getting tackled, and we do get the throw in. But that was a very good chance for us, and we ended up just not getting anything out of it. We're going to send Morris on for Boysen, who is struggling today. Trubovic as well, not having the best of games. I think we're going to try and bring Velez off. We can't. We're going to have to send Hurtado on for Erling, who is just knackered. Trubovic breaks away a little bit there and gets the shot off, but it's a poor shot that goes well wide. We're going to have to start going a bit more direct to try and get a goal and get back into this. We've got a throw in here for Manchester City. Durand is dispossessed very quickly by Diallo. And then the ball forward to Trubovic, and he's not able to do anything with that. Jimenez now on the ball. Plays it out to Romain. He goes forward, but Yeber intercepts a poor pass. And now he's got a chance to come down the wing. Plays it forward to Morris, who's got fresh legs. Cuts in. What was he even trying with that pass? Durand is now breaking away for City. Plays it out to Valek. Velez is going to close him down. This time doesn't get left in a different postcode. Still lets him get past, and Durand heads over the bar. And we've got to go attacking now because we're needing a goal at this point to stay in this tie. And unfortunately, it doesn't look like it's going to come through for us. And we've got just stoppage time left to go. It is all over for Arsenal in the quarter-final of the Carabao Cup, unfortunately. I am going to tell them it was a decent performance. We're going to tell Velez that we're not happy with his performance because of that mistake that he made. And also Trubovic, because he was really ineffective. Those two in particular. Velez obviously costing us the goal effectively, and Trubovic just never really got into the game at all. And unfortunately we do lose. However, we're going to go and see where we're going to come back after the transfer window. Probably for the games against Club Brugge, I would imagine. But we'll go and see where we end up. Let's go have a look what we're coming back for and how we're going to approach the January transfer window. So I didn't really think that last sentence through. We're not going to really do anything in January. We've got £145,000 to spend. So nothing's happening there. What we're going to do now is we're going to come back. I'm not entirely sure when. I'm almost tempted to come back for Tottenham and Fulham, the two London derbies. We'll probably do that, and then after that we can then advance through to more like the second leg of the Champions League, because we're not going to come back after the January transfer window for transfer news, because there's not really going to be any. If there is, I'll update you in the next episode on Saturday or the following one on Tuesday, depending on when any transfer news comes about. But we'll aim for Tottenham and Fulham. It might turn into Tottenham and an FA Cup game, depending on where that falls, if we qualify for the next round or two. If you have enjoyed that, please do leave a like down below. Comment how you think we're going to get on in the league. Do you think we can get the FA Cup, since we're not getting the Carabao Cup? Or could we get the Champions League? I doubt it, but you never know. Subscribe if you are enjoying the series, and thank you very much for watching.